Yo, Eth is making me think that insiders already know that there's not going to be a 0.75 rate hike, that they're going to take it completely off the table. This doesn't look like a fake out behind me, and my theory is twofold. And I get a cigar since I traded over $1,000 today. I get to treat myself during a video, and I showed how I did it during my live chat, if you want to watch that. Although it was kind of a shit show because my computer drivers for sound kept messing up. But two theories. That A, right now, Ethereum with crypto is the voice of reason. And you can see news in the charts. Actually, three theories. You can see news in the charts before it happens. And three, crypto is tied to traditional finance. And because of that, back to point one, ETH is the voice of reason within crypto. I think I can see that insiders are tuning their algos to a bullish move with the announcement that it won't be 0.75 rate hike, because potentially a lot of traders might feel until the rally sold, but that 0.75 is almost baked in or more than halfway baked in, and when they take it off the table, there's going to be a rally, and that's what Ethereum is saying. That the insiders already know. They're tuning their algorithms for the futures of traditional finance, seen by this ticker here, NQ1 exclamation behind me, and also E-mini futures. Even though this doesn't look like a breakup, but this shape it's making, what does this look similar to? Look at this. What shape is that? Inverse head and shoulders. Well, yeah, but it's just higher lows, a series of higher lows after a low. That's all it is. And now look at that. Oh no, this is Bitcoin. I was going to say that doesn't look very good. Now look at that shape. What shape is price making? It's the same thing. And this looks like this is going to break up. Folks, it looks like in Ethereum price, I can tell already that insiders already know there won't be a 0.75 rate hike. So let's go dive more into the charts. Usually I would be shorting this right now, even though it looks like it's going to break up. I short you short the top of a range, but you long the bottom. I mean, that's just the way it is until it doesn't work. I usually would take that short, and I would do it right now as I'm seeing it. But I've already forced myself to stop trading today because I traded almost perfectly today, and I showed this a little bit on my live chat, but. So my day today started here. So 614 is all these, right? And all of these here are 613 yesterday. Also a $1,000+ day. Even though I did a lot more trades, I had bigger losses. And my risk management was not like super on par. 613. This is all. So from there to there is six. Well, but anyway, you can see the 13 here. Lots of trades. 600, 900, 600, 660, 500, down 500, down 276. You can see I posted it, right? And so today is among the most precise trading days I've had in a while. Because even when I was wrong, I didn't lose any money. I was wrong here, I made a quarter. Hey guys, I made a quarter. Here, break even, $1.77, and here, $10.50. So in profit. Every time I was wrong, on average, I made profit. I didn't lose anything, which is great. And when I was wrong, right? And then when I was right, I did pretty well. And then after I did one thing right, and I was proud of myself for not losing money when I was wrong, I went in bigger the last time and made $1,000+ day. And I can show you in the charts where I did that again, because again, my live show was kind of a bummer with my computer drivers being weird. But I'm on the journey from $5,000 to $100,000 account in futures, and I'm doing this like on Discord live. People are trading my setups, and I'm literally trading my setups exactly as I post them. And I'm at 17, just shy of, right at 17.4. 17.4 right now. Started at 5,000 back in April 24th. April 24th is when I started this. And so the Ethereum right now, it kind of looks like, I don't know. It looks like tomorrow will be up. And you might think, but Tim, you just said you typically short this. Yeah, because that's the rules. I short it until it doesn't work, even though it does look like it's going to go up. I would still, that's just the rules of the range. I would long it after it goes above and comes back to retest either the range or horizontal. I would long that. But, anything going above here, I mean, I would get stopped out and maybe even re-enter a higher low, assuming that this line has not been used as support, because it would just be a failure pattern before it comes back down. Does that make sense? But you can see how perfectly it went right back up to this. So you have double resistance here on Ethereum, but to me it looks like everything's getting ready to go up. Futures, everything, and it looks like it might be aggressive enough. It's starting now. It doesn't look like it's going to be a fake out, and that it's going to be a gap up day tomorrow, perhaps with a strong down move at 8 a.m. New York time on the futures of these assets. So I think true movement is happening now. This shape just screams this is real, and I can see a move up overnight, and through the early morning, and then around 8 a.m. New York or 8:30. So perhaps 12:30 London and 1:30 Berlin, you're going to see a strong down move before the markets open, and then the true direction will continue. So let's make sure that that's 15 hours out. That's too far. So let me actually show you what I think might happen. Something to this effect. Actually, you know what? I need to market open here. Let's go by the out. All right, so 2100. Let's go to 8. Wow, my mouse control is off. There we go, 8. And then 9, 10 there. So between there, it will be bottoming and going back up. So something like that. That's what it looks like it's going to do. Based off Ethereum. And I'm telling you, 3 theories there. I don't know if I'm going to remember them all right off the bat, but ETH is the voice of reason in crypto right now, because the way the blend of bots trading it with traditional finance and ETH is healthier and it's more natural looking, or the lack of bots more so than Bitcoin, right? And I think Bitcoin's too heavily affected by the high frequency trading and other bots of traditional finance on Nasdaq. And so that's theory number 1, and it looks like it's going to go up. Theory 2 is you can see news in the charts before it happens, and theory 3 is if ETH is the voice of reason and I'm seeing all this happen, then that means insiders already know. They've tuned their bots one way up, but there's going to be a fake out tomorrow, because statistically it's likely that there will be, if you map it out over time, that the move happened. If you see a strong move, right before market open, it's roughly a 50-50 chance that it's a fake out, but it is indistinguishable, hard to tell. And what I could be totally wrong here. It could be it does go up overnight and it moves strong to the downside during market open, has a fake out to the upside to get people thinking, hey, that was a fake out, and then it really does go down. So like a double head fake, right? So you could almost imagine this as imagine if you played American football or rugby and you had to tackle somebody who's running almost directly at you. That's what's happening. So imagine literally, so you are running and somebody's running towards you and you need to stop the person, and that person, or in soccer, that happens in soccer, but you don't tackle, you try to get the ball. It's pretty similar to that. And the person running at you who wants to pass you, whom you want to stop, does a fake to continue going that direction. That's what that would be. But this would be a double fake. And it would be a double fake, then continue the original way. I could see that happening. But that would be pretty complex. I haven't backtested that thought. So I think this is my guess for tomorrow. Let's see how close I am. So wick, that looks good. And I would probably actually make a lower high here first, a lower low, and then it comes up. But anyway, but this is close enough. And let's go to Bitcoin. Let's see if Bitcoin agrees. Has Bitcoin closed candles right at a line? Let me make myself smaller on its chart. Yes, it has. So if this ends up happening, what you're going to see, so to try to give better confirmation of this or a better percentage, you're going to have to go to something like the 5 minute, 1 hour or 5 minute, but probably 5 minutes a good chart. And you're going to want to see specifically Bitcoin's interaction with its weekly 200 simple moving average, SMA, weekly 200. And what I did was I was on the weekly chart and I drew this in so it remains while I'm on the 5 minute chart. So if you can see this come above, actually, let me draw it out for you. This would make it probable that what I just drew out on traditional finance is going to happen. If you see price interacting this way and then making higher highs, the shit's going to be green tomorrow. And it's going to gap up. This is going to pull away from CME on Bitcoin as well, if you see that happen. So you might want to set an alert. Actually, I'm going to do that now at 22,430. 22,430. If your alert goes off and you hear a ding or whatever noise you have it make, that would make it so that level being broken doesn't mean it's been used as support. It's how it interacts with that. But that would be your D to go look to see how price begins interacting. Is it bumping its head and generally staying below it? Right? So would it be bumping after it crosses it? Is it more bumping its head and going like that? It's a horrible way to draw it, but let's make it blue. Like, which one of these happens? It's awful, Tim. Awful. There you go. Right there. That looks a little something like that. And so that's what you're going to look for. Just the beep doesn't mean it's confirmation that you could have extra likelihood that things are up tomorrow, gap up. But if you see pink start tapping after the alert goes off, I don't know. This would be a wicked call, wouldn't it? This would be wicked, wicked, wicked. I would be able to wear my freaking wizard hat for a week straight, even if all the rest of my thoughts were wrong. Like, this would be nasty. But I obviously could eat my words, and this is totally wrong. And it does do the double fake out. And it does go down. But right now, it looks like the immediate direction is up. And I know it's wild, but I would still short ETH even with that thought, and I would long it after it used as support. That's just the range rules, and it's independent of what I think and what I feel. I just follow the rules, almost like if you're in the military. Sometimes you get an order that you don't agree with, but you still do it. And this is exactly the same. So even though I feel that it's going to go up, and I'm making all this idea and this essentially prediction of what looks like it's getting ready to happen, I'd still short it, and I'd probably take profits. I'd probably take profits on that line. Down here, this would be, honestly, I should have given this as a short setup to my community, even though I'm not trading, damn it. Oh well, it's a perfect setup, because you have you have a perfect horizontal there. Geez, and you'd be able to put your stops really just pretty tight. Yeah, that looks like a great trade. God dang, I might take that damn thing. I already promised I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give back my money today, because I already locked in my cigar, so I have to lock in that money. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Don't be, just because there's all this looming 0.75 stuff, be careful if you're trading with your money, like aggressive shorts, because tomorrow could really blast up, and it's starting to shape up in Ethereum price. And again, I don't know if I'll be right, but we'll find out tomorrow how badly I have biffed this one. And if I'm right, though, I get to wear my wizard hat for a friggin' week. We'll see you next time.